Hi. A day will come when the world will be technologically divided into two parts. Part A comprising of USA and its allies, and Part B comprising of China and its allies. Imagine if you are a person who's traveling from Part A to Part B, you might have to leave all your gadgets back home and buy everything afresh in Part B, as all the gadgets, phones, apps, and other technological devices used in Part A will not be useful in Part B, and vice versa. We are heading to a technologically bipolar world. In May 2019, the United States of America issued a ban on usage of all the future products of the Chinese tech giant Huawei Technologies. The United States stated that Huawei gadgets pose national security threat, as the country doubted that the China uses Huawei as an espionage or a spying tool to spy on the Western countries. This meant none of the Google software services, be it Android OS or Google Maps, nothing can be used in the Huawei gadgets. This might put Huawei out of the race. Though Huawei firmly disagreed with the US claim, US, under the leadership of Mr. Trump, continued to implement the ban. What is the actual reason for the ban? A few experts say that USA has still not produced a concrete evidence for espionage being carried out by the Chinese government. Further, there are two commercial reasons which they suspect. Firstly, Huawei has overtaken Apple to become the second largest smartphone seller in the world. The graph says it all. This is carrying the United States. Secondly, in the race for the 5G technology, which is the next generation technology, Huawei is almost 1 year ahead of all its competitors across the globe. This may be in terms of manufacturing 5G compatible gadgets, softwares, etc. Whoever catches the world 5G market as the first mover would be feared to dominate the technology industry for the next decade. Experts say this is the reason why US issued a ban on Huawei to slow down the progress of this Chinese company. The issue has gone to such an extent that even the United Kingdom in July 2020 has issued a ban on Huawei from its 5G network. Let's leave the reasons aside. Now, what could be the actual impact of this ban? What could it lead to? How will it impact us? This could have an impact on us in two ways. One is utility and other is pricing. Huawei is largely dependent on US products like Intel for chipsets and Google for Android OS in order to manufacture their handsets. After the ban, they will not have access to any of these. They will have to depend on their indigenous products, which may or may not prove effective. So, if you buy Chinese products, this is where the impact would be felt, on the utility front, as we have become so used to the US products like Android OS, Google Maps, etc. Will not China retaliate? Definitely they would. Already they do not use WhatsApp, they use WeChat instead. Do you know China is one of the world's leading supplier of rare earth materials? These rare earth materials are very much used in manufacturing, processors, electronic products, etc. Now US will be deprived of this. How will US face the situation where they don't have any rare earth materials but still have to manufacture electronic products and chipsets? They cannot, right? They may have to procure from other parts of the world, which might prove to them very costly. Then they will be forced to sell their end products at a higher price. Would you buy Apple at twice its price? If you are buying a US product, this is how it will impact us. And then, where would US manufacture their products if they have to shift their base from China? This will also marginally impact their cost of production and the pricing of products. So, in a nutshell, the impact will be on the pricing and the utility front. This issue will slowly spiral down and result in a proper technological divide where one product usable in one part of the world will not be usable in the other part of the world. I would just like to recollect what I told in the beginning. If you are a person who's traveling from part A to part B, you might have to leave all your gadgets back home and buy everything afresh in part B. We as consumers will be impacted both in the pricing and the usage front. Well, the next question is, will India benefit from this tech cold war? The answer might be a big time yes. US has already started shifting its manufacturing base slowly from China to India. This is evident from the FOXCONN's announcement last week, where they plan to invest $1 billion in its Indian manufacturing plant located in Tamil Nadu. For people who don't know FOXCONN, they are the manufacturers of Apple iPhone. This will result in huge FDIs, job creations, employment, etc. Moreover, the demographics of India always favors them, as most of their population belong to the working population age bracket. Slowly, India will see many US companies asking India to manufacture their products, shifting their base from China. India will become one of the most sought after manufacturing hubs in the world. But is India ready to grab this opportunity? We'll have to wait and see. Which side would India choose, US side or Chinese side? The answer may be obvious, but your opinion could be commented. And is India ready to grab this opportunity? Please leave it in the comment section. Till the time I meet you with another interesting video, it's Ashwin signing off.